Torben Kogen. Now, what's interesting about Torben's gym over there in Haugesund, Norway, I think I said that right, is that it's basically, well, it's a hybrid gym, but they have a heavy bias towards CrossFit.
Okay.
So most of their classes on their timetable are actually CrossFit classes with a few Jiu-Jitsu and MMA classes thrown in. I think they'd like to claim they're 50-50, but it doesn't look that way to me.
So the chances are we're looking at he's going to be very well conditioned.
Yeah, I mean,
for the
that's the thing. If you're doing a lot of those exercise classes, CrossFit is fantastic crossover for MMA because you're going to be able to use that cardio you get in the class. It's not like bodybuilding where you're going to be exhausted very quickly. Your muscles are going to fatigue. You're doing hundreds of burpees every day. You'll be miserable, but you'll be fit.
Yeah, very miserable.
And this is a debut for Torben Kogen. Now, James, when you're coaching fighters and they're coming in for their debut, what advice do you give them?
If I'm honest, I just tell them to have fun. We've done all the training, we've done all the as much preparation as you can in the gym. It's just about going out there, having fun, and enjoying what we're doing. It's a scary time. There's a lot of nerves, a lot of emotions, up and down. But like I said, it doesn't need to mean that you have to freeze and not enjoy it. Have fun. Don't worry too much about game plans. Game plans can go out the window. But skill and fundamentals, they don't leave. So just remember what we do in the gym. Remember what we've taught you, and go do it. Have fun. May the best man win.
This is very true, and I agree with that. I think this is one of those, it's such an intense thing to do. It's one of those things that's going to live with you for the rest of your life. So you do kind of want to savor the moment a little bit. And it can be overwhelming, but it can also be just that moment where you feel very light. Uplifting, yeah, very true.
100%.
Now, one of my notes about Remy said, Remy, who's coming in right now, has got incredible hair.
To be fair, I can't.
Yeah, and he's looking so much leaner than we've seen him before. I mean, this is a whole different build.
He's taking it more seriously, upped his training maybe for this.
Yeah. It's come down to 74.9 kilograms. This is I love when you see two debut fighters facing off, and you just don't really know what to expect. Is one of them the next Conor McGregor? Is one of these guys the next coming? He could be the next greatest thing in combat sports, and this could be the moment that he walks into the cage for the very first time.
It's that
and me
unknown,
and you,
isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what's so good. And it could be the other way. They could be utterly terrible, but
we're hoping not.
Remy's got the whole crowd behind him. He's definitely got a big cheering section here.
I see what you mean about his hair, Chris.
Yeah.
He does have cool hair. Looks
confident.
Looks confident.
Yeah, I mean, quite often with a little jog around the cage warm-up, a lot of guys will bump fists their opponent, not Remy.
No, he didn't even. He gave him his back by the looks of it. It was.
It's different styles though. Torben looks like he does not care.
No. Unfazed by his opponent so far.
He's got a Tony Montana. Is it Montana?
Tony Montana.
What's the movie? I've forgotten. The tattoo on his right arm. Scarface.
Where's that one?
That is
yeah.
That is a
on
Scarface
his right.
tattoo.
I was looking on his left arm. Yep, my bad. There's Tony Montana, I'm sure of it.
Yes. Say hello to his little friend. Boom, knockout coming.
Now, did you just predict the future?
How'd it go? Probably won't happen, but you got to try.
Nice touch gloves.
Here we go.
Both look ready, both look up for it.
So
it should be an interesting fight.
Torben Kogen taking on Remy Anam. Oh, lands a big right.
That was a great right hand by Remy.
Oh, hurled him into the cage.
Frantic pace to begin.
Yeah, very. I mean, this is often we see this with debut fighters coming out strong.
They'll burn energy. They'll burn.
They will
burn.
burn.
Need to slow pace themselves.
Torben came out with hands up, good posture, good positioning. I was like, oh, this guy looks like a boxer, and then just ate a big shot.
Right hand straight down the middle, landed, but he took it well.
Yeah. I mean, Remy is looking the heavier, maybe slightly bigger of the two.
That was a nice knee down the middle, though, by Torben.
Remy hitting the body, right hands. Trying to look for the legs. Will he get the take? Gets the takedown, but
that was a very
landed a
nice
bit on his
takedown.
head in an awkward position, but recovers.
Hasn't managed to pass the guard though.
Yeah. Torben Kogen.
Got to be careful as he looks to posture up that he doesn't get caught.
I was a little bit interested in how Remy Anam would do from the community combat group. It's a slightly unusual gym by ballerina standards. Most gyms are jiu-jitsu, Thai boxing, boxing, MMA. They kind of just do MMA classes.
Okay.
They kind of put it all together, and they got their own style. I think their own grading syllabus behind it as well.
That's cool.
Lots of kids classes,
Nice.
and which I always appreciate. But it was kind of one of those things, you know, will they have a hole in their game? But right now, Remy Anam looking every bit the pro. Torben just holding the head, trying to keep the posture broken, but doesn't look to be particularly effective off his back. He's got a little overwrap now with his left arm. Trying to foot on the hips good. Maybe trying to set up a triangle here.
Nice.
Yeah. I think Remy saw it coming. Close the distance. And that's really good from Remy. I mean, keeping your head forward in their head.
It just keeps that pressure.
Yeah.
It allows them no space.
It's the difference between kind of sports, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. You don't have to try and pass the guard here. Oh, Torben definitely looking for a triangle.
But I say he was starting to get his hips off the centre there, starting to look for it. But
Oh, leg lock.
it's a
He's looked for a knee bar then briefly. He was trying to spin underneath. Now playing a little bit of rubber guard. We just some 10th planet later on this fight card. Remy hitting big.
but he's coming out the back. He's got that nice.
I could kind of see that coming. It feels like Torben might be a little bit more polished on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, calm, yeah, as well. Yeah,
But-
Remy's a bit frantic.
Yes, he's keeping a high pace, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but for your debut, there's going to be a lot of emotions going into it as well. You don't need extra drainage. It's
And what will Torben try and do from here? He's going to rain down shots, posture up. I mean, it's probably still Remy's round.
I would just be trying to turn his head towards the cage, make it uncomfortable. But I say that.
Oh, lovely left hand. That's always a tough one to score, right? Because Remy was winning most of that round by percentage.
Yep.
But Torben finished the round on top, which for me, it always feels like it should count a little bit more than just the percentage war. You know what I mean? If you're the guy that was winning at the end. It's the old school ground argument of who was winning when the teacher pulled you apart. Like, the referee came in there and Torben was landing big shots. And
Remy just looks to be breathing quite hard here at the moment, though.
it's contrast of styles here. And there's Remy's, he seems a bit more emotional, maybe slightly frantic, but this is his debut. Torben's got this kind of stoic, calm approach. But I mean, the stoic, calm approach meant he had a big right hand at the beginning of that round.
Straight away, Remy landed a beautiful right hand down that middle. Although Torben, despite eating it, he took it well and he recovered well. And he finished off the round on top in the dominant position.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Torben shoot. I think he's going to have a little bit more faith in his grappling.
He's going to be the aggressive takedown.
Well, I think he just wants to get this fight on the floor now. I think he's felt the jiu-jitsu of Remy. He felt like there were some submission opportunities. He got the sweep. See? Yeah. Oh, I called it, and then it might not have been a good idea. But
Although he's
beautiful. Looking for a Darce choke.
Yeah, straight away. He's wrapping that arm up. He's got to
high
stay
level.
heavy though.
It's going to be hard to get this Darce choke if you're in a lockdown. So Remy Anam's got this lockdown on the leg. It's not a move I particularly like in MMA. It's great for sports jiu-jitsu, points jiu-jitsu, that kind of thing, but it really attaches you to the floor. You can't scramble and get up.
You want to actually be able to move.
Yeah.
If I'm holding you, then I can't get away. Although Torben's starting to land some heavy shots there.
Well, it's that lockdown and then reaching under the leg. You see Remy's right arm is under the leg trying to pull him over the top, but it just leaves him open to getting hit in the face like that.
MMA, it's too open.
Yeah.
It's not looking...
I can't think.
Ooh, heavy shots by Torben there.
Oh, lovely shots. He's really picking them well.
He's not being wild at all.
Yeah.
He's being very selective. This is a nice performance by
He's going
Torben.
to slip that leg out and get to a dominant position as well, I think, right now. Yep.
Nice pass.
Sprawl.
Got sprawl heavies.
Remy back to his feet.
Aye.
That was good work by Remy.
Very well done.
Torben caught sleeping a little bit. Just a bit slow to solidify the position once he got the pass.
That Torben, yeah, that's it.
Lovely knee. Double underhooks for Remy. We're going to see a big throw.
He's trying it.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful throw by Torben Kogen. Big old judo hip throw straight into mount.
That bridge didn't work. He's now caught in the center of the cage, and Torben's just raining down fire.
I could watch Torben fight all day.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Oh, will he slip off the front?
Nice body triangle to finish, keeping the back. Yes,
He's got a minute to work.
Although
Remy's going to come through, but he's straight on the arm of Torben Kogen.
Lovely jiu-jitsu.
Oh, there's definitely a tap.
That was a tap.
Yeah.
There was a tap.
It was one tap, but it was a tap. Put his hand on the thigh.
It was a tap. That was beautiful bit of jiu-jitsu work, but at the end there by Torben.
Thing is with that submission, when you're dragging yourself out of it, you're not driving in. His arm was completely exposed there, stretched out, and then it was one tap. I'll give him that. It could be that he was reaching up, trying to grab the knee or something, but put his hand, tapped the leg, and then moved his hand away. And the referee in that position at this amateur rule set, he has to dive in. You know, it's
got
all
to take
about
the safety of the fighter first.
Safety first. We saw it from this angle. Just chatting with the referee, definitely saw it. There was a tap. Remy man's not happy about it, but that's the way it goes.
And understandable.
We do have it on. We have it on video.
Torben looked very good there.
His coach went and talked to the
Despite
referee.
starting the fight by eating a giant right hand,
He did. He started off tough,
and he come back strong, which is a credit to his training as well. His conditioning to be able to take the shot and keep going.
Whoa, we've had two monster fights already.
Great start to the show.
I love a submission as well. I mean, maybe I'm slightly biased.
Ground and pound and a submission, so next one's got to be knockout. No decisions tonight, people. We don't want any decisions. I don't think some of Remy's fans are happy with that decision.
In the red corner, Remy, Anam.
Yeah, the crowd weren't overly pleased about that one.
Yeah, I heard a few disgruntled comments.
Now coming up next, we have Elliot Winfield from 10th Planet Banbury. And I was chatting to his coaches earlier, getting the inside scoop. He's 18 years old and pale as a rude word. That was why it was described to me.
Hey, I can appreciate the paleness.
I know.
I'm sitting here looking like Casper the Ghost myself. So.
My co-commentator, Mr. James Pullen, is getting a tan off the off the lights in the arena.
I forgot my sunblock.
You do.
Chris Simpson with your winner, Torben Kogen. You were having a bit of a back and forth with the crowd there. Obviously, the guy was a hometown guy, had a lot of support. Did that make the win feel a little bit better?
Yeah, I fucking love it, man. It's the best feeling in the world coming in here and hearing boos all over the stadium. It's a great feeling.
The armbar came, well, I thought you were going to go for a choke, but then you switched so effortlessly to the armbar. Is that something that you work on, transitioning through grappling situations?
It is. I've always, my grappling is what I prefer to use, just like, so I'm not like a choke guy. I'm not that good at control yet, so I'm trying to work on that. But these submissions, I'm good at that. Getting my long legs around people's necks and then choking them out. It's good feeling.
So you've enjoyed your first time fighting on UK soil. Are you going to want to come back and fight again and take out another hometown boy?
The Vikings are not done yet. It's only been the beginning. We're gonna. The other guys in Haugesund, where I fight out of, they've taken over the jiu-jitsu world now. So I have to take over the MMA world, and Battle Arena is a great company for me to do that. So I will definitely be back and take them all out.
Well, I look forward to seeing it, Torben Kogen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Back to you on the commentary team, guys.